Welcome everyone! So today, once again, we're gonna look at something not related to games or anime. Well, sort of. So who do we have today? We got Hatsune Miku. So, she is what we call a Vocaloid. They are a type of voice synthesizer software that turns any lyrics we input into a song. Kinda similar to Autotune, but the software does the singing as well. So Miku was first created to be the mascot of this software, and it quickly gained popularity to the point it became a sort of virtual idol slash singer. As you can see, they've even held concerts for her. In a sense, she is kinda similar to Sharon Apple from Macross Plus, for anyone old enough to have seen it. And the cool thing about Miku is that most, if not all of her songs, are composed by fans. This figure was first released in 2016. The list price was around 12,000 yen or $120. It's manufactured by Good Smile Company, a juggernaut in the figure industry. It's sculpted by Atomic Bomb Suzuki, and illustration done by Yoshiyuki Sadamoto. And yes, you heard me right, I did say Yoshiyuki Sadamoto, the very person who did the character design for Neon Genesis Evangelion. So this version of Miku was designed for an album called The Greatest Idol, composed by Mitchie M. So here is the album, and if you're interested in checking out Vocaloid, I do recommend this album or any songs by Mitchie M. So what sets these songs apart is that Miku sounds a lot more natural and human-like compared to other songs which tends to be a bit more robotic or even a little monotone. So this bass, it's really light, but as you can see, it's huge, so I doubt it's gonna tip over anytime soon. So here we have the studs. Normally I would complain about these plastic ones being useless, but in this case, we have these notches here, which makes the figure a lot more stable. Now, let's take a closer look at the actual figure. The first thing you'll probably notice is her face. Normally, I would say this is a really good looking one, but if you compare it to the original artwork, it does seem a little lacking. Although, to be fair, it can be easy to replicate Sadamoto's art, so I think the sculptor did a pretty good job, all things considered. Next, it's her hair, which gets the job done, although ideally, I would like to see a bit more highlights around here. So here we have one of her iconic twin tail. It's pretty cool how the color changes from a solid green and gradually gets lighter until it becomes white over here. You can also see how this piece is connected to the head. Moving on to the body, first we have her shirt over here, which looks really nice. I think the shiny material really suits this figure. It kinda reminds me of all the fancy clothing celebrities tend to wear in a concert. I'm also glad they managed to replicate this floating tie over here. It's a small detail, but it does help emphasize that in-motion feel. As for paint job, it's not bad overall, although I did notice some minor flaws on her tie over here. So here we have this guitar slash keytar instrument. I love the details on it, there's a lot of them. You can see all the keys over here. The paint job is good too, I didn't notice any mistakes over here. And more importantly, these strings are real. Going further down, we have her skirt. Similar to her tie, the sculpt of the skirt really gives it that dynamic look. As for the paint job, it's good for the most part. I want to complain about the lack of shading or highlights, but given the patterns on it, that might be a little hard to do. The socks looks alright. If I had a choice, I would rather them use a regular material instead of this shiny one. As for the seams, this one here is the only one I can find, if that even counts as one. Maybe you can count the ones around her headphones too. Alright, this is it for the review. Of all the Miku figures I've seen and owned, this is still one of my favorite, mainly because of Sadamoto's art. On a different note, some of you might have noticed there is no rotating shot for this figure. Similar to Gwendolyn from a few weeks ago, I wanted to keep this somewhat family friendly. As you can see from this angle, this skirt doesn't offer much protection, so you gotta be careful how you display this figure. And thank you all for watching. If you got a chance, go check out the other videos from this channel. I also stream on Twitch on a regular basis. Links will be in the description. And I'll see you all next time.